Mi amor, dame más Quila.
Around the city with a couple there in me. Puffing on a Cuban plotting which ways I should move it. Shawty got her body run around with a mommy, yeah. She a mommy, yeah. Keep her riding down the call when the grain against the wall. Red rose, all she want. Hustler, hustler, hustler.
We back again with another mission at hand. It's your boy DONiLA. I'm the host, Quilapodcast. Whew. As you can see, I'm ready for the night. You know, we're too quick to just judge, too quick to just doubt. But your boy pray, thinks, and makes it happen. You gotta really believe in what you gotta do next. Make your next move your best move. So, I went formal streetwear casual. It's an indoor event, so you know, a little cool, whatever. Mostly sugar. Pura azúcar, baby. Pero, check this out. So tonight there was a networking event, downtown Richmond, out here in Virginia. And when you're gonna go out and you wanna have the perception in your favor and build your influence, you gotta create compelling spectacles. Law 37 of 48 Laws of Power. Now, with me knowing I'm a personal brand, I haven't popped out since RVA Fashion Week. This is the best time, 2 months later going forward, this is the best time to show them, yeah, I really do this. I really do that fashion. I'm really an arbiter of sense, in every sense. You know, without me being present in certain vicinities, it just wouldn't hit the way it needs to be hit. And people could see, you know, they take you serious when you take yourself serious. When you show yourself self-love. When you show yourself self-love and you put that effort. Most people just put jeans shirt on, call it a day, wrap it up, sweatsuit. But if I'm gonna do anything of that, it's gonna be my brand. And it's gonna be my style. Now me, I got a leather jacket on. You know, you can't go wrong with a vintage staple piece. Got some slacks on, got some black dress shoes. Got this, shout out look over. I got this from my travels when I was in my first fashion show in Atlantic City, Showboat. I'm actually thinking about doing my own Vibe Legal satin bandanas. They gonna come out sometime in July. I will have polos this month, trucker hats, bucket hats. They coming too. I'm getting samples in the Vibe Legal bucket hats. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you join our community and shop QuilaLifestyle.com. QUILA lifestyle.com. 2 months since they see me from the fashion show. Fast forward now. Create compelling spectacles. I knew the way I dressed was gonna draw attention in 2025. I've accomplished probably 70% of the things I said I was gonna do for this year. Don't get bitter, get better. I'm chopping up, I'm moving around the room. I had a shorty out there. I say, yo, come out. We're gonna be here. Network is gonna be good for your brand. But I work the room. You know what I'm saying? I stop, pause. I check out everything else in. I check out that vicinity. Silent but deadly. I ain't gotta say too much. They know what it is. For us to be reckoned with. Nobody's shooting my content, making this podcast for me. I set up the camera, I got my light, invested in myself. How you going to cancel me when I'm providing for myself? That don't even make sense. So they notice that. They can feel that. Ellos pueden sentir mi energía. They can feel my energy. Presence speaks volume. You don't gotta say anything, but the way your presentation is done, you got 30 seconds to make an impression. They judging off assumption. You already know. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. For those who wondering what style hat this is a corduroy sailor hat. They used to wear these in the 1960s. So a lot of people be like, yo, think you a conductor? Yeah, I'm the conductor of my own life, baby. What's your locomotive, huh? I'm the conductor of my own train. What's your locomotive? You gotta be delusional to believe in yourself. You gotta be delusional to believe in yourself. I go to this networking event. I meet the people I need to meet. Thought about it. Executed upon it. Took the risk of certain people not being there from certain industries. That was there. Why? Because everyone who's media, human being wants to know. What's the now? DONiLA's right now. I ain't even get to sipping yet. You know what I mean? There's certain things that need to be said before we start drinking and toasting. You don't have no emotion unless you cause commotion over emotion. After I got the connect that I needed, phone number and all, 10 minutes, get a drink. And I don't have to drink liquor. I'm working out for this 13K mile run in Philadelphia in November. You know? So I'm drinking club soda with lime. They don't gotta know what you're drinking on. Sip on it, let time fly. They not even gonna question nothing. I'm there to work. I do the extra work effort, and that's why it goes over people's head like, yo, why him? Why is he winning? Because I'm putting the time in myself and I'm investing, and all this shit's gonna come back. Because most of you niggas don't even want to put no work in. Y'all just want to be like, fuck, clocked in, Y'all getting lazier than the women. How the women outworking the guys? Huh? Because they having the kids and the baby father don't want to pay child support. So they got to be the backbone, you know what I mean? Financially, emotionally, logically. And you know they run with emotions. The guys nowadays, hey, what's going on? How you getting more emotional than women? How you gonna text chick, she home at the crib, and dude gonna text, hey, I just got a lap dance from a girl. My brother, my homeboy just paid a lap dance for me. You out of state. Fuck. Don't be a nigga like that. Don't be a guy like that. Now, it might be happening. I don't know. But if someone could relate, like, yeah, that happened to me last night. Or why? Like, what's going on out here? I need y'all to tighten up. 2025, we don't get bitter, we get better. Man and female. But what you do in the meantime, between time, that makes all the difference. Are you working on yourself? Are you trying to get better? Are you improving your style? Are you improving your style? Are you eating better? You can't be mad at the overall result if you wasn't working on the little things. Those small increments, those small investments add up till your daily routine builds up, becomes habitual. Habitual becomes a lifestyle. Lifestyle lasts forever. So it's up to you and make it better. You know, people will help those who help themselves, bruh. You'll have a God collision where God intervenes. If you do the work, God collision. Articulate, break it down to the ridiculous. Back when I was doing car sales, break it down to the ridiculous just means break it down to the simplest shit. You know what I mean? Make it make sense out here. For someone to understand, oh, wow, okay. Oh, damn, I love how you can relate these things together. Do multiple different things and it all is cohesive. Meaning it all makes sense. Do shit that makes sense out here. No more nut shit. Quit all the nut shit you doing out here. Quit the, oh man, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, telling people your plans and you're not even doing shit about it. You talking about it to make you feel better, but you ain't really doing anything behind your words. See me? I back up anything that I say. If I really and wholeheartedly believe my next move, I'm gonna make it happen. And people are gonna be behind it because of the passion that I put behind that vision. People ain't gonna get behind you because they ain't even seeing you move the way you wanna move. So what you complaining for? I can't stand complainers, especially the ones that don't take no kind of accountability for the fucks that they doing. Bro, you dragging ass, bro. What you dragging ass for? What you dragging ass for? That's your ass fault, man. Get up, don't get stuck on the asphalt. You dig? But I digress. Don't get bitter, get better. So I got a story for y'all. While I'm doing my thing out here, being the person I am, I'm always thinking about how can I leverage my team? How can I go further with my brand, Quila, for the unique individual leading America? How can I go further with this mission? Well, I'm gonna need a team. So I go to networking events where I can possibly have different partnerships with different folk out here. Or they put me on with different people that might end up being part of my team, or I collaborate with them, whatever the case is. You need a team to go faster in life. So you can be like, yo, if I can clone myself and you willing to do this and that, and people are gonna pay us for a certain project or a certain service, get that Busher no Jutsu out here, clone yourself. Get that wildfire on the road. Make them work, but they gotta come back and they gotta make sense. Once your roots are structured firmly, then everything can grow. Now you're having life because you put certain systems in place so you can win. And that's how I think about with my team. I don't mess with none of the girls on my team. My main thing is I'm always looking out. I'm always thinking, all right, cool. I know mad niggas wanna fuck these chicks. How can I utilize that and benefit from that? All right, these chicks just need an opportunity. I see who puts in effort and consistency in the communication. You don't gotta have loyalty. You just gotta show me how much you wanna work. You just gotta show me how much you want it. What's your drive like? Can you communicate? Hey, I'm gonna be late. I can't make it. Or you just gonna read shit, see shit. Nah, I don't like it. I like people who talk and they show up for themselves. Don't show up for me, show up for yourself. Don't get bitter, get better. So I had this chick. Actually, I won't even say no names. It's a close friend of mine. Personal close friend. She's my sister at this point. Is she fine? Hell yeah. Would I crack? Hell yeah. Have I? No. Certain reasons. You can go farther with women by never touching them than thinking, oh yeah, smash them, mine forever. Nah. You ruin it. So sometimes you gotta be best friends. Have a ride or die homegirl. Keyword, homegirl. That's gonna ride for you. That's gonna look out. That's gonna make sure motherfuckers get correct, gonna correct motherfuckers when they talk behind your back. They can see a lot of things. They peep, women are high on like receiving different energies. They high on picking up on different energies. So I like to keep intellect around me. So there's this one chick, fresh from where she came from when she moved out from Virginia. Don't know nobody. Long story short, we get acquainted. And in my mind, I already picked. And I selected her and I said, yeah, she gonna be my one. She gonna be that motherfucker down when shit gets critical. She gonna be the one that got my back. Where all other men would have folded, I stood my ground. I said, yeah, this the one. I ain't touching you. Fast forward, one of her exes seen everything that I promised, that I told her that I was gonna put her onto different opportunities. Man's lied to her for 6 months and said, yeah, when you come out here, shorty move out here, whole new life. Nigga, you not Aladdin. You ain't Genie. You ain't making wishes come true. You know what I'm saying? What magical lamp you got? You ain't lit. I'm lit. And I really do the things I say. I I got a mouthpiece on. They call it the gift of gab. You know? I'm like, alright, cool. Chopping up the way I do. I know some people out here too. I'm like, look, she more than a pretty face. Put her on. I vouch for it. And if I vouch for something, they know it's meaningful. People listen. People know I'm always in front of a camera. I'm always in media. I'm always in fashion. I'm always in something major. And they always wonder, how? How, Don? How'd you get that connect? Easy. I show up for myself. I put in the work. People see that. They take notice. They might not say anything. But when it's time for you to apply that pressure, I apply that pressure. I apply pressure and make diamonds. Yeah. We shine out here, baby. We apply pressure and make diamonds. So, that's what I did. She was already A1 by herself. It was just the connection because everyone's trying to fuck on her. But your boy is different. I use feminine energy to go up, motherfucker. They gonna put me in the places where I might never be. They might be with the millionaires that I'm not around at this moment. But guess what? Whose name they mentioning? Dawn's. Whose style they talking about? Dawn's. What clothing they have on? Dawn's. The music they listen to in their background of the TikTok, where they doing they dance, and you over there drooling out of the corner of your mouth, looking like fucking substance abuse. Dawn's. Dun 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 dun. Like I wanna be gold, dun dun dun. There's a certain different way of thinking, bro. Gotta have an upper echelon mindset. Shift your mindset. Don't get bitter. Get better. Okay, so anyways, so one of the exes came back into life, right? He realized all this shit she doing. Oh, she lit. She on. Oh, what the fuck? Why you got all these photos with dude? They get back together. But he still feels some type of way from the photos we did probably 4 months prior. Valentine's shoot? Yeah, we get freaky on here. We get something for y'all to talk about. Habla de nosotros. Talk about us. Good or bad exposure. Still good publicity. The day, like, yo, has he said something crazy? Because he's talking mad reckless and he wanna, you know, this is the type of nigga, he shoot over his chick. I grew up in the era where it's like, if you got a problem with somebody, talk face to face, talk it out, So I talked to my OGs about it. I'm like, yo, OG, like, this is what I want to do as a man. And they was like, hell nah, you got better luck going with your wine, going over there blicked up. They were like, nah, ain't no telling, because motherfuckers be emotion be all crazy. There's no getting through to that man. He's a rational man. He's going to act irrational. He's the type be blicked up and shoot over his love. Shoot over his girl. It's fucking crazy. So they put that in perspective for me. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I told her, nah, he hasn't personally talked to me. But the day he does personally talk to me and hit me up in the DM, I'm gonna talk to him. But me, I'm an entertainer. I'm the arbiter. So every time I post on social media, it'll go on my phone, be on the reels, or it'll be the first thing, you know, a lot of people see. If you're not posting at least twice a day, come on now. At least in the morning, then in the evening. I got multiple different accounts, so I need motherfuckers to see me. If you're not seeing me at least 7 times a day, you're not interested. I haven't piqued your interest. None of that's going on. You're not thinking about KillerLifestyle.com. You're not thinking about the hottest clothes in Virginia. She told me, yeah, he feels some type of way because of the photos we did in February. I laughed at that shit. That shit was hilarious because, dog, you wasn't even with her. Why you gonna get mad at me like I did something wrong? She knew what she was getting into. You know what I'm saying? She grown. You would think dudes over like 30 won't understand. Sometimes being older doesn't always mean being wiser. People believe into the limitations that they conceive for themselves. She follows me. Ding, 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 ding. He be saying, yo, there go your boyfriend. There go your boyfriend. Yo, dog, what's with you? I got my own life I'm living. You got your own life you living. Don't get bitter, get better. How the fuck you gonna let another man dictate how you feel? The moment someone has control over your emotions, they won. If you can let anybody get you out your element, out your character, and affecting the way you feel, you already lost. Anyways, she ends up leaving him and shit after he fucks up so many times. Where indirectly, I contributed to the breakup, but it wasn't on my end. I didn't do anything. I literally didn't even hit him up. He was watching me on fake accounts, right? Ghost pages. I ain't never had somebody stalk me and talk shit and never address shit to me. That shit's wild. But fuck it. It is what it is. Me and her are still here. He ain't. Kind of shit is that? It make you think like, wow, motherfuckers really some nut ass motherfuckers out here. You can't talk to me like a man one-on-one. If we have an issue that we can resolve, put down your pride and take some accountability. What's going on with you? It's Pride Month. While we're talking on pride, I got another thing to say. And you ain't here. And now look at you. Stupid. And I heard you trying to get back with her too. You need to cut that shit out. Don't get bitter, get better. It's obviously not even in your repertoire, in your vernacular. It's not even in your dictionary. It's not even in fucking mindset. It's obviously you don't even fucking resonate with getting better. You have all the same, we all have the same opportunities out here. 24 hours. And you wanna be bitter. You bitter motherfucker. It's crazy. Anyways, and we here. You not. Aha. Aha. Shot a clock. Shot a clock, my nigga. We here, you not. Aha. Aha. Shot a clock. Aye. Tonight we sipping on rain. You know what I'm saying? Dropping one gem at a time tonight. Dropping one gem at a time. Speaking about gems, shout out my man Jada Jeweler. Shout out Urban Gems for creating this custom Quila earring piece for me. Custom Q, custom quality. The Q stands for quality. Quality, unique individual leading America. Shop with us, join the community, join the empire. Because we're only going up from local to global. KeelaLifestyle.com. Happy Pride Month. They doing what they do. We doing what we do. I've never had no issues with anybody on the other spectrum. When I first moved out here to Richmond, after senior year of 2014, I had to be at least 18, 19. I worked at a thrift store when I first came out here. And the first friend I made, or the first person I met, he was gay. And then it was this Spanish chick introduced me to this Mexican chick. I mean, we're all co-workers and shit, right? He introduced me to the finest of women, bro. The finest of women. Having a gay best friend, get you in, man. So many possibilities, bro. I'm not talking about possibilities. I'm talking about pussybilities, my nigga. That shit's the next level. Asian, black. They know the spots. They know what's hot. One time I was on the phone, I was trying to get directions to this joint. I was trying to go to this one hookah spot. I think it was Sahara, back when Sahara used to be open out here in Richmond. It was popping, bro. That shit jumping, back to back, mad pack, right? So I'm on the phone with him, yo, what's the address to Sahara? And I was talking to him, getting information. He was like, I just want to let you know, like, your voice sounds super cute right now. So my nigga, the fuck? Hey, my nigga, hey, respectfully, thank you, but never say that shit again. That shit was funny. There was another time where I needed to get a ride back home. So at the time I didn't have a car yet, right? I would do a lot of skateboarding or longboarding, and not just be skating around and shit. Downtown to the river, you know, that's where the spot be hot. And shorties be out there, everybody be out there, right? And it'd be at least 22 at the time. And it's mad dark It's like 11, 12 at night. And I told him, hey, yo, man, I ain't trying to walk back. I see that dude. I said, yo, what up, bro? And then I'm like, yo, could you give me a ride back to the crib? And he told me like this. He said, well, yeah, but thing is, we're going to a club before we go home. I'm like, I don't mind. I'll go with y'all. He said, nah, the thing is, it's not that kind of club. That's not what you talking about. He said, it's a gay club. And I looked to my two homies and they was like, nah, don't do it. We gonna tell Papa, man. And he said, nah, we ain't with that shit, right? I said, well, fuck, I ain't walking back another 2 hours back. Fuck it, I'm gonna go. I need to get back. I'm trying to sleep. He said, hey, well, we gonna tell Papa. Papa at the time, my uncle was named Papa. In the community, everyone knows him sometimes as his nickname of Papa, you know what I mean? Because he really be like a father figure out here for people who, you know, grow up with our fathers and shit. He be playing the only Salvadorian cat who can hold a whole basketball in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Straight and dunking on niggas. Straight dunking. This nigga like 6 foot. Look like he don't know a lick of English. Fresh off the banana boat. They're like, yo, you go, but we gonna tell Papa about this shit. So I'm like, yo, fuck it. So we go to this gay club, right? Man, that shit was wild. But at the same time, this nigga had the bitches. This nigga had the women. Don't get it twisted now. He might have been gay, but he had some fine ass women around. I'm dancing with some of the girls. I'm dancing with the girls, and you know, they in a safe environment and all that shit. We drinking. I could see around me like, yo, they have all these other gay dudes, and some of them be dancing so they just do too much. They go over the top with their dancing and shit on other males and shit. And the guys are like, yo, fuck this. I don't like this shit. I'm like, damn, even it's too much overly gay for the gay dudes. Shit was crazy, bro. But they're very organized. They're very structured in this shit. And they spend money like a motherfucker, bro. They do. They really do, man. Gay people, they done put me on with the finest women. They done bought from me as far as clothing, supporting my music, whatever. Like, yo, they mad cool too. Like, you know, code switching and shit. Sometimes you just gotta talk a little different, you know. For these people over here, they might be more historians, so you gotta talk a little more intellectual about history. World War II, World War I, related to modern day now, the cycle of history, the cycle of life. Over here, in corner here, and in this corner, you got the Latinos. Talk to them in Spanish. Over here, you got the people from Jersey. Cool, talk their lingo, you know what I mean? Different slang in different states and shit, you know, we bonics, all that shit. And over here, you got the, you got the people who talk about gaming. Talk that language of whatever's recent, whatever they talking about, whatever is, you know, whatever is in, or whatever the fuck they be talking about. Have a little bit of knowledge, spread it out, and use it for different scenarios, different circumstances. You never know. Remember, about networking 101. It's never about who you know. It's about who knows you. Food for thought. Anyways, so Duke giving me a ride back to the crib. Cool. And this is why I gotta say this. With that being said, I'd rather fuck with a gay nigga than a broke nigga. So I say that to say this. I'd rather fuck with a gay nigga than a broke nigga. Watch, I'm gonna clip that shit. I bet you motherfuckers gonna go crazy. Sound crazy as hell. The fuck is he talking about? Yo, this nigga just came out. Pride Month. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta say this shit, that motherfucker. I ain't here to be friends with all y'all niggas. I'm not here to be kumbaya, let's all get along. No. I'm here to tell you about my perspectives from my life circumstances, my life experiences. This is my advice to y'all. I'm letting y'all in my world to understand how Quila came to be, what Quila means to me, who DONiLA is. And if you fuck with my messages or anything that I say, you part of the familia. You part of Quila. You a quality, unique individual leading America. You fuck with anything that I say. And we building this community together. Beautiful thing, ain't it? So I'm in there off like this. Yo, watch how crazy they go on the comments. Watch it. Yo, who does this motherfucker think he is? Did he just say what I... He rather what? He rather fuck with what? Did he just pull a boss man DONiLA? And he never gonna admit it. But we know. And the proof is in the pudding. It's on the blogs and everything. You know what I mean? Shit was funny as shit. Yeah. You know, however motherfuckers want to live their life, do you? But just remember there's boundaries and shit. Create boundaries in your life. Even boundaries for yourself. Make sure you putting that self-discipline in. You building that self-respect. Don't get better. Get better. Put that self-discipline in. Earn that self-respect for yourself. You know? Only time will tell if that person is meant for you or if you're supposed to be in that position. If things ain't going your way, create your opportunity. Create your moment. As a man, it's my job to solve problems. And I understand that. And if you're a woman, it's okay. Let time do its thing. Time heals all wounds. So in between that time, while you're healing, work on you. You don't gotta worry about that man who hurt you, who keep trying to hit you up, who trying to get back into you because he misses the feeling, that sensation that makes him feel alive. Work on you, mama. You know? You worth so much more than you realize. You know, like, I want this podcast to make y'all think. Think before y'all react. Think before you just go sinking the shit. Think and make your next move your best move. Everyone with a brain. This is why we separated from animals and humankind. We don't just go off instincts. Murder and impregnate anybody who want. I mean, conquistadors did that. Look where it got them though. Pinche encomienda, bro. It's a matrix out here. But once you realize and you uncover the veil, oh shit, this is really how it is behind the scenes? Yeah. Pop out of that, man. We better. Collective as a human people race. As mankind, AI will never trump what mankind is. Fuck what the media gotta say, fuck what the movies gotta say. The heart that pumps blood, the intellectual from a human being that programs this motherfucker, the feelings that we have, the soul that resonates within. Even scientists proved it, that it's invisible to the eye, but it's a light that emits from the body that we radiate. If people can feel your presence, fuck AI is gonna replace. AI will never replace me. AI will never replace me. I-E. Because I-E means dead, right? And we in the now. I-E in Spanish is I-E. It translates to AI. Because AI, I-E, Spanish. Fuck with me, bro. Fuck with your boy DONiLA. I'm really teaching y'all some shit. But anyways, I gotta call it a night. Don't get better, get better. It's your boy DONiLA. I'm gonna get back into the music soon. Working on my DONiLA Spotify right now, across all platforms. I'm working on my DONiLA account. There's 5 mechanical royalties out here as far as music to get paid. And I want to sink it in films, gaming, movies, all that good shit. Advertisements, commercials. But it's a lot of shit that must be done in place, the back end shit. But like I said, everything goes faster with the team. And you want to go up, don't forget how much critical content is. Aight! Get to it. I'm out of here. It's your boy DONiLA. This has been the Quilapodcast. Don't get bitter, get better. Episode 6. They gonna talk on this one. I got a lot more to talk about too. Yeah. I'm excited. Sometimes I had to step away from the social media shit. I really had to come back. Ready to shake up, innovate, inspire those who want to be great. Best in Virginia. Me. Ain't no other DONiLA in the world. Yours truly, Quilapodcast. Couldn't do this without you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, whoever needs to hear this. Let's go up together. I really appreciate y'all, because when y'all see me out and about in public, y'all really show love. Y'all really show love when I'm out in public. And I couldn't be who I am to influence others, to motivate others, to do what I do and impact others' lives without people like you. Let's do it together. Let's make some quality videos, quality content, quality music. Fuck With Me gonna be my next single. FWM, Fuck With Me, my next single. Don't worry, y'all gonna be the first ones to know about it. Yeah? And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you learned from this, or what you like about this, and what topics you want to hear more about. So I got hella episodes in my mind that I'm really gonna put together for y'all. Y'all listening? I'm gonna give y'all something to listen to. Aye, let's go. Oh, shout out Soul Dream for the drip. Shout out Soul Dream for the drip. Yeah, dig. Yeah.